Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I release a Legacy video every Friday. Hello everyone, Martin here, back playing another Doomsday video, or Doomsday League. Decided to, I needed a little bit of a change of scenery, so gave the old Tempo Stifle Wasteland Doomsday list a bit of a break and wanted to revisit, I wanted basically to cast some of the One Rings and some Doomsdays in the same league. So I'm playing this four-color list. I've not really made any changes to the main deck since I played it last. I made just one change to the sideboard where I cut one Dismember for a Harvester of Misery. Basically, I like having the Harvester as an answer to Doorkeeper Thrall specifically, and I think you don't really need... I think with Goblins being gone, maybe there are fewer Magi of the Moon. That might not be true if Boros Initiative makes a big comeback, but in the about a week or so that's passed, I don't think that's happened yet, at least not in my experience. So yeah, this is the Mark Tobias pioneered sort of Doomsday combo control list that I have really enjoyed playing, and let's see how we do. Okay, on the play for round number 1, and yeah, we have a turn 2, the One Ring with Force backup. I'm not gonna pass on that one. I think maybe I play out this Lineside Diamond just in case they have the choice between like casting Ponder for Force or casting Prismatic Ending on the Lineside Diamond. Prismatic Ending, I think, might be making a little bit of a comeback. At least that's what it seems like. Okay, but it's a basic island. Okay, I'm gonna fetch for Undercity Sewers here, and I do wonder. Ooh, I played 2. I think maybe I would change that if I just spent like a couple more minutes looking at the deck list. The 2 Hedge Mace feels a little bit rough, but here we are. Okay, yeah, Undercity Sewers is the pick here. I am a little bit concerned about Spell Pierce, specifically Spell Pierce. So I think I'm going to take the Brainstorm here. And I think maybe I Dark Ritual... okay, there's a choice made here. Dark Ritual before making my land drop to maybe weed out a Daze. And then if they Daze, I can choose to force it, or I can choose to lick my wounds and just have it be a 1-for-1 trade. Whereas if I have the One Ring Daze, then I am going to be down on cards no matter what happens. Yeah, I'm going to try this Dark Ritual here. It might not, the logic might not be as sound as I want it to be. Okay, so that resolved. Let's see if this resolves. I think basically anything but a Spell Pierce or a Daze, and I'm okay with this exchange. Okay, so they can't Spell Pierce anymore. They can still find a Daze. I guess I can pay for Daze with LED if, you know, things become truly desperate. So this new Necro Dominance card has been spoiled officially today. All right, Ring is in. And I've been wondering since I saw that spoiled, but before it was official. Okay, Melsummer is not terrible, but it's a blue deck, so we'll see. But yeah, I've been wondering if the Necrodominance is a card we would want to explore. For anyone not keeping up with spoiler season, it's basically like a quote-unquote fixed Necropotence. So it's a 3-mana legendary enchantment, and you skip your draw step, and then at the beginning, at the end of your turn, you have a trigger where you can choose to pay any number of life, and then draw that many cards. And then you're crucially, it also has a stipulation that your maximum hand size becomes 5. But I'm just like, because the whole allure of Necropotence, I've only ever played when it's been restricted in Vintage, and it's like having that as your quote unquote 5th Doomsday or a 5th sort of power spell that costs 3 like BBB and synergizes with Dark Ritual is really appealing. But you can just draw like you can like turn one out of Necro and then like draw 10, 12, 14 cards and then sculpt your perfect 7. Doing that with with Necrodominance, this is a little bit less of a thing because your hand size is 5. So unless you're building a deck that can win at instant speed in your end step, you will be left with 5 cards. Now, I've just been wondering if maybe the One Ring just isn't. I know it's 1 mana more, and that's all obviously crucial, but it's just such a brutal draw engine. All right, anyways, enough talk here. I'm sorry for keeping my opponent waiting here. I'm going to drop the pedals to keep up Veil here, and I'm going to draw. So if they have Bowmasters, I don't think it's going to resolve, because I will fight tooth and nail here. Okay. That just happened. So I guess I'm going to play Teferi here. I have... I have the Veil, but this forces their hand. They have to do, like, if they have counter spells in their hand, which if they had, I'm not sure how they didn't like fight over the One Ring, but this is now they're going to be like blank pieces of cardboard in their hand in a second here. Okay, let's see. I fetch a Tundra. Costs are being paid, but I'm not sure exactly what. Okay, yeah, Brainstorm resolves. Okay, so they force with pitching Dress down. I could force pitch Brainstorm. To lure out, like, if they have a Flusterstorm. I don't know. The thing is, I also kind of want to keep the ability to Force of Will, for later turns. So I'm actually just gonna Veil Summer here. Hopefully they aren't playing Flusterstorm. Okay, that just happened. Sick. All right, and now I have double Force of Will, and I'm just gonna minus Teferi. To draw an extra card and pass here. I'm not really worried about anything happening to Teferi next turn with the double force in hand. Okay, so we're basically being allowed to do everything we want here. Uro, sure. Uro enters play and then dies. By the way, dress down Uro, Bant colors. I'm thinking this is the AN Wasteland. I'm thinking this is the Thrall deck, the Stifle, like Phyrexian Dreadnought deck. But Stifle no longer a card with text as long as Teferi is in play. Plus Teferi, let's draw some cards. Okay, let's drop a land here and cast a Brainstorm. Maybe put back 1 land and 1 ponder. I have 3 ponders. Jeez. Okay, so I'm gonna fetch Tropical Island here. And then I'm gonna ponder off of under City Sewers and likely move to discard. I mean, I don't hate these cards, so we can just like draw. We can just draw the Dark Ritual in the ring next turn. The Dark Ritual is probably going to end up being necessary. Yeah, let's pass here, and I don't know. Maybe like they're a Wasteland deck. Maybe I discard the Daze here. It's not that Daze couldn't end up like, especially if they have a green source here. Being able to Daze their Uro would have been nice. Okay, but they have a sure. They have a Wasteland. As soon as we find Doomsday, the game is going to end. So hopefully we can. So I'll draw the extra copy of the ring here. And probably yeah, let's fetch and get the Hedge Maze to get the Surveil. Oh, look, there's Doomsday. And I think I'm actually just going to... So I'm going to plus Teferi. I'm going to ponder into the Doomsday. Yep. And then I'm going to cast Doomsday before activating the ring. And then the ring is going to draw 4 cards. So can draw a petal, another petal, Thassa, Edge of Autumn, and then the edge can like draw the third Force of Will, whatever. Yeah, let's put the Force of Will on the bottom so we know we draw the 4 cards, or the 3 of the 4 cards here that actually do win the game immediately. So they would have to have some sort of channel or cycling ability to be able to interact with us here, which I don't suspect that they will have. Alright, cool. That was a hell of a game 1. So they are a Daze Wasteland deck, and we were just in Force of Will, obviously, and they just hadn't. They didn't have Force, they didn't have Daze on the crucial turn. So against this deck, I think pivoting into more control is good. I think Pernicious Deed is not bad. Not having any graveyard interaction against the Uro thing is a little bit annoying. I have a lot that I potentially could bring in here, but that would probably bringing all this would probably mean boarding completely out of Doomsday. So maybe I will do that for game 2 here, and we'll see how it goes, and then like maybe we'll pivot back if there's a game 3. The Consider can go, the Cyclers can go, and the Lines Out Diamond can go. That's 10. So 3 or 2 more cards. Kind of don't want to cut anything else here. Are there any of these 12 cards that maybe I shouldn't bring in? Oh, actually, also I think I want the Harvester, right? That's good for the Thrall. We just saw how sick Teferi is. They don't have Red Blasts. They don't have Bolts. They don't have Bowmasters. So, like, I think Teferi is a card that we want to keep. I think maybe, like, even though Veil of Summer was very good there, we can cut 1 Veil of Summer, and then, I don't know, like 1 Petal, and then the One Ring. The One Ring was also very good, but we are also bringing in, like, Sheoldreds and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. Not completely comfortable with how this looks. Okay. Probably can't keep this because of 1 land that doesn't cast any spell in my hand. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan. Ugh, down to 5. Shit. Down to 4. Let's go. I guess I'll keep this and immediately lose the game. That's just terrible. I guess the Plow. And then somehow hope to be able to resolve Sheoldred and win the game. Oh, I thought that was terrible. Obviously, immediately regret not like not playing out or not keeping the first 7. Okay, let's put Ponder into the graveyard, and let's hope they don't have Wasteland. End of turn Brainstorm. Right on. It's gonna take a mighty attempt here. Not frequently do you win a game from a mull to 4. Okay, so and there is the Wasteland. Why wouldn't you have the Wasteland? Of course. And now I need a land. I didn't get one. I almost just want to concede right now. This is just so annoying. I'm gonna ponder off of this petal. I mean, why not mulligan down to 3 once you've mulligan down to 4? There's a land, but we're getting punished with the 4-color mana base. It's like a land we can't use. I'm gonna shuffle. Draw Lauren Revealed. Pass. Okay, they had a Lauren Revealed. Getting a Trop. And guess I'll pass. I mean, not feeling great, obviously, but we're not dead yet. They're not presenting anything right now. This is a turn where they could, like, dress down. Yeah, like, dress down end of turn and then dump a couple of Dreadnoughts. I guess not. I actually don't really want to show them any creatures here, if I can help it. So, we continue to brick on drawing lands. I mean, 1 land lets me Lorien Revealed, which, I mean, they are a deck that plays Stifle, I'm 99% sure, so they can probably, like, we have to expect that that's a card they could have. But, oh, jeez. Guess I'll play the Petal. They could Daze this. I wouldn't even fault them for doing that, to be honest. But another Lorn revealed, which they could have cast draw 3, but I guess that would have tapped them out, and they made their land drop last turn, so it's interesting. I guess here is a Lorn revealed. Made their land drop, moving to discard. Still a good play. Okay. Discard a forest. Come on. Alright, I'm going to cycle Lorn revealed here. This will draw out a Stifle if they have one. And then we'll know that they're a Stifle deck. Yep. Okay. I think I mean, I guess I'll wait until they actually put a threat on the board. So they cast Ponder. Shuffle. Wow. Come on, land, please. Alright, move to discard. I'm going to discard a Teferi. They have a Thrall. Okay. I'm also just like, this face-up Wasteland is a huge problem because I only play one basic and it's an island. And I have a green. I probably need to be able to cast both green and black mana. Or produce both green and black mana on the turn where I want to do something here. Maybe I was supposed to fetch there in their upkeep before their draw step, but I'm gonna fetch though. See if they have more Stifle. They do. Gross. I guess like they have their hand. They've been doing nothing for like so many turns. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna concede. So you have to just assume that their hand is full of shit, of like nasty spells. I'm going to run this again. I think the only question is, I do kind of not like trimming a ring here, especially on the play. So what do we cut? Maybe we cut like one of the deeds. Maybe having one of those is going to be enough. Alright. 21 blue cards. That's probably fine. Let's get a good one. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, I'm gonna play a Trop here. And then I'm gonna cycle the Lorien Revealed and get Underground Sea. And then for the next 2 turns, if they don't wasteland us, we can like make Dark Ritual plays. But we are very much sort of unprotected. Getting dazed here is kind of bad. I think Shouldered is most likely to resolve because it doesn't get Force of Negation. They're also like representing a plow over there. I think I would prefer the ring to resolve next turn kind of thing. And they both lose to daze here, but I've sort of made my peace with playing into that. But yeah, for this, if this just resolves and they like untap plow, it's disappointing. Okay, looks like it's getting Force of Will though. I thought I was going to get either of them. Force of Will, pitching Force of Negation. Okay. And they're cycling their own Lorn Revealed. Them pitching a Force makes me kind of worried that they have more. Because like if their hand was, say, Brainstorm, Force of Will, Force of Negation, Lorn Revealed, I would probably, like, I don't know, pitch the Brainstorm and then, or like the Lorien, and hope to find another blue card to pitch to my second pitch thing. Okay. They shuffle though. Okay, well, let's hope that's good news for us. I love a land here. Second Dark Ritual. I mean, they didn't have the daze before, or they would have just dazed rather than. So I think I am gonna not get like 3 for 2 here if I can help it, and just hope they don't also have a day. They didn't pick up a daze here. They did have a second Force of Will. Okay, pitch Stifle. Right. So we're sort of squared on resources, but I have a dead Dark Ritual in my hand, and I am glad that I brought in the second ring, or the third ring rather. But I am a little bit concerned that one of my 2 Shieldreds is in the graveyard, and they found Wasteland. Gross. All right, I take my Underground Sea. Bowmaster is not bad, but right now uncastable. Lorn Revealed. Wish I had one of those. We're once again at this frustrating junction of being mana screwed. It's really annoying. Ponder. I wonder if they boarded out their Uros, just thinking it's not what this matchup is about. Because we didn't see one all of game 2, which lasted what felt like forever. Yeah, why wouldn't you also just keep drawing Wastelands? Okay. I'm just... Gonna lose with no lands in play. I can feel it. Null Rod. Okay, so that shuts off the ring. And we only, I guess, really have the one Pernicious Deed, or I guess Teferi to answer it. But no rings in our hand right now. And they're just, look at all that land. I'm so jealous. Come on, jeez. I'm gonna discard a Dark Ritual here. It's between that or a Teferi. I don't know why. I didn't really feel like exposing Teferi if I could help it. Now they have Hardcast Force, but I mean, some of their forces are gone. Okay. I mean, I don't even know what to say. This is what pent up frustration and feel bads look like. At least my opponent isn't killing me, I guess, is what I should be thinking. Keep not drawing lands, lovely. I'm going to discard I should have discarded the days last turn. Look at my opponent's 5 lands. I guess, you know, the Hardcast Force thing is maybe a reason to keep hold of days, but I'm not going to. Opponent's doing something here. There comes the Thrall, sure. That means my Bowmaster doesn't ping on entering the battlefield, but yeah, whatever. They don't shuffle. They found a Dreadnought. Okay. So now I am almost dead. 8 dead white mana. Come on. Oh my god. 18 cards down and I have seen 2 lands? I don't know, I guess. Yeah, okay. I click Brainstorm. I kind of felt like maybe Teferi was the choice, but it won't matter. Because I'm not going to draw land. You'll see. Because the universe has conspired against me. Okay, I draw Petal. That doesn't work because of Null Rod. Alright, GG's. Okay, on the play for round number 2. We have turn 2 Doomsday with Force Backup. Let's go for that. And let's pass. Oh, it's Enchantress. Enchantress usually can't really beat Doomsday, but then they sometimes play like some very, very targeted hate. So we'll see. I could fetch Scrubland here, but I'm just going to get Undergrincy. I don't expect to have to resolve Teferi next turn. Okay, so let's see here. We have 2 lands. So we can draw consider away a blank. Let's make it a Ponder. And then we draw a Street Wraith. Cycle the Street Wraith into another Street Wraith. And cycle that into the Thassa's Oracle. And that should do it. I guess I actually could have made one of the cyclers something else because I already have a cycler in hand. But yeah, no worries. But yeah, I should definitely have like put in a daze there, I guess. Or I don't know, maybe even like a Petal if for some reason they have a way to take out one of my lands, which I don't think they do. And they pass, and let's cast Consider. Put Ponder into the graveyard, cycle Street Wraith, cycle Street Wraith. They are pausing on each of these sort of stack priority passes, so like kind of indicating that they have game action, a game action to take. So we shall see. Here she is. All right. So Enchantress. I have brought in the draw punishers here and have still lost versus Enchantress. Because they have like On Thin Ice and other like Portable Hole, or maybe not that one, but like they have these creature removal enchantments that are kind of nasty. Having said that, it's still pretty good, and we have like 3 Veil of Summer that are just coming out. What else can come out? I don't know, maybe like 1 Teferi. Yeah, let's try this. So yeah, I don't know if they could be their base green deck. They could certainly have like Endurance in the sideboard, which is something to watch out for. And they could have, what else? Like Mindbreak Trap is something I've seen them bring in. Okay, I'm going to keep this hand even though it doesn't have any business, but we have cantrips to find the business. They like the 7 cards they saw. Utopia Sprawl, you got it. Shouldered would be great here. I'm just gonna cast a Ponder, I think. I do want to be mindful of Mindbreak Trap, so I will probably play out my pedal here before passing. Yeah, let's shuffle these. God, Brainstorm. All right, and we pass. If they have a Enchantress here, I think maybe I'm supposed to daze. City of Solitude. And they exiled the Spirit Guide? Wait, what? Oh no, never mind. This makes an extra mana. Um, hmm. I love this card. I love the art. I used to play it as a sideboard card in my Ant deck versus Control. I think I have to probably fight over this. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Setting myself back the land drop here. So we could brainstorm and hope to hit pay dirt, but then like we don't have a shuffler, or we could burn a pedal. But I'm just gonna go land go. And depending on what happens next turn, I probably will not fight over a Argothian Enchantress, because I'm kind of betting on next turn finding either the One Ring, a Doomsday, or a Shieldred, or Bowmasters. In which case we can like really punish those draws or pull ahead ourselves. And then I would probably rather save my forces for, or I guess I'll right now if I had to, I would force pitch force. So I would save my force for something that is an answer to what I'm doing. Plains. This is another City of Solitude. I mean, I'm gonna force. My force of wills are just not gonna do anything otherwise. But yeah, I'm not sure how worried I should be. The Lure and Reveal is not terrible. Okay, there's a ring. Okay, I'm gonna put away the revealed, and then I'm gonna try and resolve this. I guess through a like potential Mindbreak Trap. But maybe if they're bringing in City of Solitude, they aren't playing Mindbreak Traps. Yeah, it looks like they've just have 6 here. Okay, the ring is in Bowmasters. That's nice. So we are like open right now for them to have something like a Leyline Binding, which would make sense to be in an Enchantress deck, I think. Utopia Sprawl. Okay, Oblivion Ring. Yep, same thing. Okay, the ring at least replaced the Dark Ritual. I don't know. We're down a card. I think I'm gonna ponder and hope to hit a land, and then Doomsday. Cool. Okay, I'm going to draw the Flooded Strand, and then draw Doomsday next turn, right? That's the plan. It's a lot of mana. What is this? 4th Aerolingus for 2. Okay. Yeah. So we have choices here, but chief among them is okay. So they do just tap out here. Excuse me. Pardon me. Yeah, we can either like try to get cute with like flashing in Bowmasters, taking the Monarchy. The thing is, we have the kill right now if we don't respect their hand. They have 2 cards in hand. And again, like they are playing City of Solitude, so maybe like stuff that works on the stack in my turn is not part of their plans. I'm just gonna take the draw here, get my Doomsday, and then try and win. And then accept if they're sitting on something that interacts in their 3-card hand. Okay, so Doomsday resolves. Let's make the same turn pile here. All right, so the pile is Consider, Edge, LED, Street Wraith, Thassa. So things I am worried about are Mindbreak Trap, Endurance, and I guess Surgical. All right, put back Bowmasters with Consider on top. We cycled the Edge, sack LED for blue. Bowmasters into the yard, cycle Street Wraith. And is that good enough? Yeah, it was good enough. Awesome. All right, on the board, 1-1. Let's go for round number 3. Okay, on the draw for round number 3, I'll keep this hand with Business and Protection and mana. Uh-oh, the polluted Delta Mirror. No turn 1 grief. Um, we could Street Wraith here. Kind of gives away what we're doing in the hopes of hitting, like, uh, maybe a Ponder. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. We didn't hit a Ponder. um, let's just pass here. Opponent fetches. Is this a Surveilland? It's not. Okay. Maybe it's an Entomb. Oh, okay. Cycle the Troll. So it is a scam deck of some sorts, probably. They ponder. Okay. I think my plan is probably going to be to fetch the Surveilland here. Okay. No reanimate and no grief. Let's see if they have stifle. No stifle. Okay. Undercity sewers and dark ritual. Don't mind if I do. And I do believe the take here is Doomsday, rather than something with the One Ring. So let's hope they don't have double force of will, basically. Okay, they have one force. Pitching Ponder. I force back. Forces resolve. And Doomsday resolves. Okay, excellent. Cavern of Souls. Island. Thassa's Oracle. Edge of Autumn. And Consider, I think. Alright, so basically, with this pile, we could win next turn, right? In order to do that, we like cast Consider on binning the basic island. No, that won't work. This doesn't win through a Cavern of Souls next turn. So what's the worst that could happen for us is, like, we'll be at 8. So we can have them reanimate the troll on their next turn, then get our turn, not win, and then we can stand to take 2. Oh, sorry, 6. We'll be at 2. But not if they also have Bowmasters. Yeah, does this work then? I guess, like, if I have to fetch also, like, I'm just dead to a Bowmasters no matter what, because, like, Bowmasters plus reanimate, I mean. That's basically what I mean. Alright, so I think I am gonna choose this, and I am going to, I think I'll probably put Thassa on the bottom with Cavern on top, then Edge, then the basic island, and then Consider. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. We'll see what happens. Pretty important that they aren't able to, like, flash in Bowmasters right now, but, like, we are, like, yeah, the word I was looking for, the guard is down. Like, if they just go for, I don't know, like Atraxa finding, like, infinite force of wills, that's pretty bad. I guess I also fucked up in, like, putting Thos on the bottom. It means I can't even, like, if they get an Archon here, they get Atraxa. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they didn't have reanimate last turn, I would assume, or they would have gotten the troll. So let's see. Third land. And their costs are being paid here. Animate debt. Okay. Yeah. They get back their Atraxa. Let's see what they find. Force of Negation, Spell Pierce. They can only take one of these. There's a Bowmasters as well. There's a Reanimate. So I guess if they just take Reanimate and reanimate the troll, they have lethal. This is interesting. It's not completely apparent to me. Okay, they take reanimate. They grief here, which doesn't really matter. But now they have a Force of Negation in hand. Hang on, I just need to. Okay, so they chose. They have the polluted Delta. No troll, no days, no Archon, no Bowmasters, no Spell Pierce, no grief. So their hand right now is polluted Delta, Force of Negation plus something, plus 2 cards. I don't know. I believe. Because they pitched the reanimate as well. So I'm going to, what do I do here? They most likely have a blue card, right? Or they wouldn't have taken the Force of Negation, I'm sure. So if I cast Consider right now, and it resolves, then I put Basic Island into the graveyard, and then I draw Edge of Autumn. If I fetch first, the deck is shuffled, and there is a chance I can like consider Edge of Autumn and then like find Thassa. So I think I'm just gonna cast the Consider, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it's getting countered anyways. If you're them, I think you should counter this, especially also since it's a Force of Negation and not Force of Will. If it was Force of Will, you could point it at the Thassa. Okay, I'm gonna put this into the graveyard, draw the Edge of Autumn, and then like if they have Bowmasters, hang on. No. Turn off auto yields. I don't think I made it. I think my client is just lagging right now, and we're in their upkeep. Yeah, I was gonna say I should edge right now. I should have edged, but then I guess I lose to Wasteland, so maybe no. It's either losing to Wasteland or Bowmasters. Okay, so they're gonna attack. I'll drop to 2, and I'm dead to Bowmasters in response to my edge here. Brainstorm. I think I'm gonna cycle this. Please don't have Bowmasters. Okay. Alright, I think we only right now we're only gonna lose if they can like Entomb Reanimate Archon, or if they are playing some Haymaker like Stifle or Dress Down in the main deck. Like they aren't gonna be able to discard their way out of this. Bowmasters is gonna take me to 1. Well, they're paying costs. What is paying costs here? They don't have. They can't play cast Murktide. What other Del spell? Okay, it's Reanimate on Grief. Sure. All right, excellent. Hopefully they don't play Stifle and we get to take this. Stifle is now my only concern. All right, cool. Close one there. Okay, so for sideboarding versus Scaminator, I kind of wish I had something that interacts with the graveyard, but I don't, unfortunately. Want all my white removal and the carpets. Want my own creatures here, I think. Although it is risky with them just like grief your Sheoldred, kill you with your own thing. Harvester of Misery can kill Bowmasters and stuff. Maybe Dismember as well. I don't know about Deed, because like a lot of their threats are big. It's only really the Bowmasters that we can take, and like 2-mana stuff like Enemy Dead. Alright, I'm gonna do the pivot here. I'm gonna board out of Doomsday. Need to find 3 more cards. I guess the LED is 1. I'll cut a Petal and 1 Teferi. I'm gonna try this. I'm not sure I love cutting the Teferi. Yeah, I think like ideally we would have like 2 Grafdigger's Cages or something, so that we can never have like one of our creatures taken from us. They mulligan to 6 immediately. This is prime like dog shit. Take one of my creatures, reanimate it. We don't even have black mana. Like the hand is almost great, but I'm gonna mulligan. Yeah, I'm gonna keep and be really soft to 1 Wasteland, but if we can survive like untap with the Hedge Maze, it's not too bad. Gonna bottom Brainstorm. They also found 6 they like. Alright, Grief Arena. I'm just gonna have 6 here, and they can do what they want. My Daze, interesting. Maybe they have Entomb. That would actually be my guess. I think I Ponder here, even though they might just Entomb in response. Okay, they didn't. I'm gonna pick up the Daze here, and pass. Here's Entomb. Here's Daze. Get wrecked. But I mean, if Entomb was going to be good for them, they have the Reanimate. Okay, so I wonder what you take here. Maybe the Brainstorm, because that's the one that's going to leave you with the fewest bits of information. Like if that remains in my hand, then like a couple of turns from now, they aren't going to know what's in my hand. Okay, yeah, they agreed. So there's a Lorien revealed on top of my deck right now. Right, I mean after I draw this plow. I think maybe I just pass here. No, let's ponder. Kind of want all these cards. Ugh, it's hard. Yeah, let's draw this and pass. Looks like they're stuck on the one land. They attack. I'm at 17. They're at 16. Okay, they're paying costs yet again. Here's a brainstorm. Okay. They are brainstorm locked, quote unquote, looks like. But we'll see. Maybe they have troll or something so they can shuffle. I kind of want to get the Veil of Summer sort of up and running. I'm going to play the Hedge Maze here. And I'm going to keep the Veil on top. And if they wasteland me, I can just cycle Lorne Revealed to not draw. I guess I would still probably want to draw the Veil. Or I'm taking beats here. Okay, they're passing. I like that. I draw the Veil. I probably plow on their turn. Bowmasters. Okay, I think I'd rather plow that. Is that true though? I'm gonna be like taking quite a bit of damage from this 3/2. But I think I do. I'm gonna plow right now, so in case they force it, I can veil with the targeting the trigger then fizzling. Okay, they did force. Okay, but I am on like a 4-turn clock, which can very quickly become a 3-turn clock if I like have to fetch or something. Right, I'm gonna cycle Lorien and get an Underground Sea. That's not. It's not really what the doctor ordered. I'm gonna fetch Undercity Sewers, I think, to get the Surveil. It does cut a turn off the clock. But if I can find, like, one of my remaining several removal spells. Oh, yikes. Okay, I think probably I have to Veil. Or do I? I'm in a lot of trouble here. I'm gonna Veil. It's still gonna grow the army because the Veil then draws a card. Big pause here. Oh no, I should have veiled. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was not good. Not good on my part here. And I am taking 6, which basically means I probably am dead. I don't think I have an out here. Like maybe the One Ring to like buy me a turn and then like draw several removal spells. Um, but then like the Bowmasters is gonna hamper what I can do with the ring. Okay, let's yes, Undercity Sewers. No, I don't think I can ponder. Okay, I'm gonna concede. I think I probably just like send it with the same 75 or the same 60. I don't think we didn't show them any creatures, and I still probably have. I mean, on the play, Doomsday is reasonable, right? But yeah. Okay. Oh no, Mulligan. Yeah. Guess I'll keep this. Gonna bottom Dismember, and then I'm gonna fetch. I'm gonna fetch. What? What is it? Is it Tropical Island? And then yeah, I'm gonna fetch Tropical Island, and then I'm gonna be ready to Lorne Revealed. Representing the Veil I don't have. Okay, I'm gonna Island Cycle and probably get Tundra. There's a Veil of Summer. I'm gonna ponder now. Yeah, probably going to shuffle these. Yeah. Basic Island is not terrible. Another Wasteland. Wow. Probably just Lord and Revealed. Sorry, Island Pass here. Wouldn't mind a fetch land here. Yeah. I think like If I had 2 tropical islands rather than Hedge Maze, I would have Lauren revealed this turn instead of playing the Underground Sea to like have open green mana, which I have in Petal, but still. Um, but I don't, so I don't know. Maybe it was still would have been correct, but then I can't veil through a daze. I think I do Lorien here, or do I? No, like I want to be able to force a Bowmasters. God damn. Yeah, this isn't looking too good. I'm not happy with where this is. I'm also not happy with the prospect of having to force a Bowmasters, which they do play here with their 6-card hand. Do kind of wish that they would force back, but they wisely choose not to. I mean, they see the pedal. They saw that we led with a tropical island. I think like Shieldred might be my best draw here, especially now. Okay, I'll pass. Yeah, oh, they just have another Bowmasters. That's so brutal. Look at my Force of Will. Ugh. Okay, come on, Mama Shieldred, save me. Okay, they entomb. I am unable to muster a response to that. There's Traxa. They just have it. Like, don't even care. Okay. Shieldred's no longer gonna cut it here. We're dead. Let's see what they reveal. No grief. So I mean that's something, right? Yeah, I don't think I'm beating like a resolved Traxa ever. They choose Force of Will, Reanimate, Bowmasters, and Delta. I get the One Ring. So I mean, let's try that. But I do expect them to have like more than one force here, or like even a daze. I suppose I could play out the cavern, uh, give up the ghost here. Let's name Praetor. Okay, here's force pitch daze. If they have a second force, they do. Okay, I'm just gonna concede here. GG's opponent. Okay, on the draw versus Stryfo, a notorious sort of grindy blue control mage. I'm gonna keep this hand. I like where the like Teferi might lead us. Oh, lead on Badlands. That's interesting. I'm gonna hedge maze here. Love to pick up the One Ring or a Doomsday. I'd even settle for like a blue cantrip. Okay, let's take the brainstorm and pass. Yeah, Stryfo has like for a long time was playing what was dubbed Stryfo Pile, which was basically I think 4 colors, like everything but white, and it was like a Dak Faden Uro pile. Um, Interesting here with the Ottawara. Okay, I'm gonna cast a brainstorm here. I'd love to cash in this Lines Out Diamond. This is Bowmasters. Okay, well, we can daze that. I will force like if I have to here, but looks like I didn't have to. Okay, let's put away LED and the hedge maze, and let's pass. We can like re-hedge maze off this flooded strand. But then we could be in trouble if they have like Bowmasters plus Force. I would rather not. I don't know. Maybe this was a bit of a punt. Yeah, I'll take my draw. And I will pass. Yeah, I feel like I sort of trapped myself there. Ooh, okay. Still no land here. Okay, I'm gonna get Undercity Sewers for a surveil. Big pause here. Okay, just happened. Tropical Island. Yeah, again, Hedge Maze. Damn you, Hedge Maze. I'm gonna put this into the graveyard. I guess I could. Maybe that was fun. I could have left it on top and then fetched, which would also have been annoying. Okay, I'm gonna just play the hedge mace here. We have double force. Going to. I'm just gonna put him on notice. I'm gonna put Veil Summer into my graveyard. Okay, they're passing again, which makes me feel like he's like trying to put a creature in the graveyard. Uro, okay. Not the kind of creature I was really expecting, but okay. I'm gonna fetch probably one each of the white duels here. And then I'm gonna play a Teferi. And Strifu can pretty much piece together that I have a Veil in hand from my mana tapping here and the fact that I put a Veil Summer in the graveyard. Pyroblast. Okay, I'm gonna force that pitching Ponder because I want to get paid off with this Veil of Summer. Okay, Strifu forces back. Okay, so the Veil that he knew was gonna come came. Main deck Pyroblast. Okay, I'm gonna draw a card here in case there's another like Pyroblast, whatever effect, but I can force if I want to. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, I'm gonna force that. But now I am sort of out. I have a Teferi, but it only has one counter on it. Doomsday would be sweet relief here. We can play the Street Wraith, but I don't suspect that's going to be a winning line. I'm going to cycle it. Force of Will. Okay. Well, Hardcast Force is a little bit, like a little comforting here. Strifo is like, because the Badlands, Uro isn't coming in the foreseeable future. Dak Faden, probably would be interested in countering Dak here, but like I'm running out of answers and I have no business of my own, so like really need like Doomsday or the One Ring. Oh gosh. Okay, plus Teferi. Assassin's Trophy, the Teferi, yep. He's gone. Gonna get my basic island. Cephalid Coliseum. So we can't like really win with Doomsday now, and we're just drawing all these lands. God damn it. There's Doomsday, but I mean, I can't beat this card, right? Can I beat this card? I don't think so. I honestly don't think I have a single way to beat this card in the main deck, aside from like turning Street Wraith sideways. Because there's no Stifle. If I had a second Oracle, I could potentially do that. I can't do any tricks with like a fetch land because actually, okay, no, this is not true. I am able to. There's a chance, and it revolves around like having Teferi in play. So let's resolve or try to resolve Doomsday. Okay, Doomsday resolves. Cool. We want the Thassa. We want Teferi. So the way I'm going to try and win here is I'm going to try and resolve Teferi, and then probably -1 him. Then I draw Oracle. There are 3 cards in my deck. One of them has to be a land. I guess it doesn't even matter if I just am able to resolve Teferi. Yeah, okay. Okay. It's a slim chance, I think, because they are holding up all this open mana, but, well, we'll try it. Is there anything else that makes sense here? I guess we can put in an extra Doomsday. Yeah, I don't know that there's anything else. Consider maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try this. So we draw Teferi, bounce something or nothing, draw Thassa, and then win through the Colosseum. But it just like anything they can do to stop Teferi and we're out. Consider Thassa, then Teferi. I'm gonna play the Cavern and name Merfolk. Like Bowmasters, probably kills us. because Bowmasters means we can't minus with Teferi and keep him around. Another Assassin's Trophy. Oh, they have the Bowmasters. Gross. Now, I guess, right, I can bounce the Bowmasters. If I bounce Bowmasters with Teferi, Bowmasters goes away, is not in play when I draw a card. Okay, well, we'll see. Okay, I'm going to play the fetch land to make it appear that maybe I need that. How about we let this resolve? Pretty please, don't have lightning bolt and stuff. Okay, sweet. All right, I'm going to bounce Bowmasters and play Thassa. Sweet. With 3 cards left in the deck, he can make me draw the 3 cards and discard them. Says oopsies in chat. I don't know what that means. Maybe he had some answer that I'm not aware of. All right, cool. That felt like we were really ahead initially, and then we felt really behind, and then kind of got away with it. I'm not really sure how much to go for these alternative things here. Like, kind of don't mind these 5 cards. Like Carpet, maybe, but he has like Taiga, Badlands, Ottawara, maybe not. I am gonna get rid of the same turn win speediness of the deck in these 3 cards. Veil of Summer seems good. Maybe even like cut the 2nd Street Wraith as well. And what's the final cut? Like maybe one of the Dazes on the draw? Yeah, let's try this. The Harvest of Misery is not because I'm expecting like Hate Bears, but it does just kill like Bowmasters and armies and stuff, and especially it's or not especially, but it's also pretty nice that you can like ritual it out. Yeah, I'll keep this. Kind of expecting not to get wastelanded out of this deck. Like he might have 1 or 2 wastelands, but I don't think it's like one of the pillars of the strategy, so to speak. I'm gonna just float the maze, even though I did draw a C here. I'll bottom or put this into the graveyard. We have like Lorien Revealed and Underground Sea in hand. I think that's enough. Oh, so maybe Stryfo also has Veil of Summer. I like the artwork on this card. That's pretty cool. I think these 2, by the way, sorry, this is a side tangent. These 2 lands, not with this Magic Online art, but like black bordered, like revised, or not revised, obviously, but I have 4 black border duels that I got for when I was playing Ant, and having these exact 2 duels out with black border is probably my favorite sort of double 2 land combination. There's I don't know, they're so pretty, and you have all your 4 colors now, so. Oh, Sheoldred, huh? You don't say. So I think I probably Underground Sea Ponder here, and will Force of Will a Bowmasters. Heck yes, I'll take that Cavern of Souls. Yeah, I'll do that. And then, I don't know, like, I kind of don't want to draw a 2nd Veil, but we'll see if the need comes up. I guess actually it's not that bad, the 2nd Veil, because, like, the removal that Stryfo has is like, I don't know, Assassin's Trophy and stuff. I don't know, do I force this? It seems like I'm supposed to force this. I'll force Pitch Ponder. Okay, that just happened. So I could draw the 2nd Veil. No, I think I Island Cycle here. Probably for what? For Tundra? Have my mana fixed? Yeah. Let's do that. I think my best draw right now is a Dark Ritual. I'll take the blue card for Force. Yeah. Brainstorm. It's allowed. Now I think maybe my best card to draw is a Lotus Petal. to be able to like put Shouldered on the stack through the cavern, but then keep open Veil of Summer for like Assassin's Trophy. So I'd have Force plus Veil. Is passing here. Oh, Teferi, huh? I mean, Teferi gets Pyroblasted. I force, if they force back, I Veil. The thing is, I'm going to have to name the thing here with Cavern, if that's what I want to be doing. I do actually think that's the correct play, though. Name Phyrexian. Strifa will know, you know, what's up. Here's Bowmasters. I think I forced that. Fairies in. I'm going to draw a card. If we have second Bowmasters, that's just too bad. But this way, if he gets Pyroblasted, it's not the end of the world. We've drawn a card. Stuff's happening. Life from the Loam. Okay. Eternal Witness. Likely getting what, the Bowmaster? I think I'm gonna brainstorm. Just see what's up. Okay. So that resolves. I can only imagine it's Bowmasters. It could also be a Fable, but oh, it's Brainstorm. Okay, well that's not gonna be so nice. I wouldn't think. I guess like if he attacks with Witness and I block with Shoulder It and he has Lightning Bolt, that's like pretty devastating for me. But other than Lightning Bolt, I don't think that he'll be able to put 3 on Shoulder It. But maybe I'm just not supposed to take the risk because okay, just brainstorm into it. All right, what's happening? What's happening? Ponder. Wow. Okay. So leads me to assume that there are answers to Shoulder It, and we're just furiously digging for them. Shuffle, Endurance. Okay, now I will block if the attack comes in, but it didn't. Okay, like the one ring here would really top us off, but let's see. Gonna lead off with a Brainstorm. There is the one ring. I think I leave open 1 mana. Probably get Underground Sea. Yeah. And let's resolve the ring here. Plus, and I think I just pass here, right? No good attacks. I don't want to lose Shieldred. Oh, that's clever. Resolves Loam, or rather dredges Loam to not draw a card. But then, eventually, I don't know. What is this? Uro? Yep, it is Uro. I'm gonna let Uro resolve. No attack. All right. I think I just start withdrawing a couple of cards here. Probably cast a Brainstorm. I'll put back Sewers and Scrubland. And I'll cast Ponder. I don't know. Probably shuffle this. And I don't know, do I plus Teferi here? I'm going to lose Teferi to Uro. Probably. I don't really have a good bounce here, right? I think I just plus though. I'm guessing we're going to be dredging Loam again rather than going to 2. No, we go to 2. And then we go to 1 on the Uro attack here. So Uro attacks. Ooh. Yeah, Uro attacks Teferi. So we're going to lose Teferi. He makes the noble sacrifice here. Oh, we're at 3. Why did I think we were going to be at 1? Yeah, I'm not going to block. I have my engine here with like Ring and Shieldred and Infinite Life almost. Strife was also drawing a lot of cards. Okay, Assassin's Trophy. Veil of Summer. Is this Force of Will? Okay. I think I Force of Will, pitching Force of Will here. And then I have my last Veil, my last stand. They have another Force. Okay. I have another Veil. Do you have anything else? Oh no! Wow. Okay, yeah, I think he's got me here. Guess I'm gonna decline here. Okay, we still have a lot of time now, but guess we can hope to find Bowmasters or another Sheoldred. Or just Doomsday. Oh, second Sheoldred. Never didn't have it. um, yeah, no, that's a little bit filthy. Okay. I could choose to draw 3 here with Lord and Revealed. I think I will. And Dark Ritual. Guess Stryfo could have Pyroblast, but I think if he did, he would have Pyroblasted before on the fight before. Okay. We hit pay dirt here. Let's pass. Have to Life from the Loam here. Ooh, that hit both a Assassin's Trophy and a Pyroblast. Okay. Stryfo goes up to 4, then drops to 2. We have more removal for Sheoldred. Yeah, not gonna block. Surprise, surprise. Assassin's Trophy number 3, yeah. Lots of lands, lots of Life from the Loam. Okay. So, oh, we draw Force of Will. That was nice. Let's resolve Teferi. Veil of Summer. Okay. I'm not going to force that. Teferi's in. Okay, if I ponder and find a black source, we just win. So I am going to try and do that. We do. We find Dark Ritual. We can find Bowmasters, which is kind of neat. Let's do this. All right, there's Doomsday. We put Thassa, Edge, and then 3 other cards that don't matter. Let's make it a couple of more Force of Wills. I mean, this is Stryfo. There could be something I'm not like that's not on my radar, like Nibble Obstructionist or something, but I'm not gonna play around that. I guess like I can even beat Nibble Obstructionists, well, kind of, because Teferi could bounce the Thassa after he stifles the ability. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to put 2 petals in the pile for that to work. Yeah. All right. So let's put the days on the bottom. We'll be drawing 4 cards with Ring. Let's cast Thassa. Thassa's in. The ability wasn't stifled. Okay, cool. That was a slog, and but we were able to outgrind the Grindmeister. All right, 2-2. So let's see if we can finish up with a positive record, or if it's going to be a Sad Panda league. On the play for round number 5. Let's see if we get a good one. An acceptable one. Let's keep this. Yeah, I'm just gonna like have Veil here at the ready if we're up against the scam deck. And if not, I'll probably fetch Hedge Maze. Grove of the Burnlows. Okay. That's not a card you see all the time. Okay, so it's lands. So the Veil is probably useless. Commercial District. Interesting. That's just the Taiga Surveil? Yeah, okay. Maze of Ith. I wonder if I'm supposed to get my basic land out here. I think I will do that. I probably ponder here and then probably brainstorm away the Veil and the Oracle next turn is my plan. But we'll see what happens. I think I shuffle these. Dark Ritual. That's pretty solid. So any Ring or Doomsday is very interesting now. Okay, so they just have the win now. Can I draw Doomsday maybe? Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna brainstorm. I have to hit like a way to cast Ring for a rebuy or Petal plus Doomsday. Put away Thassa and Veil and get Underground Sea, Cycle Street Wraith. What does that get me? Like gets me the Ring maybe? Gets me the Oracle. I just shuffle away. Get out of here. Alright, we're dead. I trust my opponent's ability to tap mana and activate cards that they own, so I'm going to concede here. Yeah, that was a bummer. Lands is not a deck that I have a lot of stuff for in the sideboard. You don't really want to be like gumming up the ground with creatures because then they have like Urza Saga. The Pernicious Deeds are potentially pretty nice. Seiju is nice for like sphere resistance and stuff. The Veils are trash. I think this is probably it. Oh, this is a mulligan. This is a keep and a turn one win. Barring like surgical extraction or mindbreak trap or endurance. They could have that. I'm gonna keep it though. Is there any way I even am able to do something with protection here, having the two cyclers? Probably not. Kind of bottom the Teferi though. Okay, Doomsday on the stack. I don't think there's any way that I win this turn if they have like that I'm able to win through an endurance. It's the card I'm mostly worried about. So I think I am just gonna play as though they don't have it, and if they do, then them are the breaks. Because I'm not like with this low resource count, like one land and three cards in hand. I'm not really set up well to beat an endurance like 2 turns from now. So I think this is just gonna be the way the cookie crumbles, and that's just it. I guess I don't need the brainstorm because that's already in my hand, and the second cycler is in my hand as well. If I had another land, I could like then eventually end up with like a daze in hand, but I don't. Is there anything here? I guess we could like hide Pernicious Deed, but it's just gonna get milled or like put into the graveyard. I don't know. I'm just gonna put the Street Wraith there in case they have surgical. Just increase my chances of like being able to dig through the deck. Okay, Thos on the bottom, Street Wraith, and then like LED consider it, and then Petal on top. Petal is the key card there. And seeing as I was able to put the second Street Wraith in there, we don't have to lose the land. But that was the card. This one here, the Street Wraith, was the card that could have been a daze. So, um, I guess I'd rather be at 6 and have a land than 8 and have no land. But not that it's gonna matter. Do you have endurance or mindbreak trap? They had the endurance. Crap. All right, GG's opponent. Okay, a 2-3 record, so pretty disappointing. We had some fun games. I enjoyed the match versus Strifo very much. That was cool. I also think like the Scamnator matchup was also pretty close. I didn't really feel that good about the sideboard plan, I have to admit. I kind of felt like the Bowmaster's shoulder thing was they were like I feel a little bit lightweight with only like 4 creatures to muscle that through. I also feel like would we benefit or be happier if we had like a couple of forces of negation for the Stompy matchups or the lands matchups? Um, I mean, losing to lands here in round 5 was also a little bit of a punch on the chin. Um, I think that's a decent enough matchup, and I don't know if I'm supposed to not not go for it there. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think. Do you play around the endurance? Um, and if so, like, I think I've also just gotten a little bit accustomed to having like stuff like Stifle in the deck, which maybe I should try a list like this that had like one Stifle, so it's a little bit more like feasible to build a deck. But I was thinking like on like being honest here, I think I got massively punished a couple of times on the mana base, like in the early rounds, where I was just like one wasteland just sent me into oblivion, and I was just stuck with like Swords to Plowshares in my hand and like a basic island in play, and burning lotus petals to cantrips, and I don't know. I do kind of not like having played for a while with both the basic island and basic swamp, and not like and just the Demir deck has felt pretty good in comparison to this. So I don't know. I don't want to be too tough on this list, but I'm not sure if I feel comfortable with it right now. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. There were some awesome moments with the One Ring and children and stuff. So I mean, it's certainly still like it's a cool deck. All right. With that, I just want to say thanks so much for watching. If you like this channel, if you want this channel to keep being here and growing and all that stuff, I would just love it if you would do the YouTube algorithm stuff and, subscribe if you're not and like the video, all that stuff. Drop a comment. It helps a ton. Yeah, and I think that's it. Stay safe out there, and I'll be back with some more Legacy. Bye-bye.